My name is Ielo Kinney. I've been doing this garden since 2010. And it was beautiful. Every year it was beautiful until this year. I, if it weren't for these flowers and stuff, I would have said, forget it. I've been doing gardens since I was 5 years old in San Francisco, Berkeley, Oakland, Africa, um, Venezuela, all over the place. I've been doing gardens. And I'm 75 years old. I think I should stop. Um, but as long as God gives me the way to do it, I will do it. I went to City of Richmond and I looked up, they have addresses for empty lots. And I knew I wanted to be in North Richmond. So I went to the records and I looked up the garden. The guy was really cool about it. And he owns this garden and he let us do it. He let us do it. All you have to do is go and get the location of the a garden and call them, and they will let you do a garden. Yeah, oh my God, it was blank, weeds about that high. Um, it was horrible. I was on the curb crying at one time, but somebody came and says, "No, this is what you're supposed to do." I said, "Okay, well, I will do it." It was a wreck. Beer cans, um, drug paraphernalia, all kinds of stuff. There's two houses on here at one time, not when I started, but there was two lots. No, two lots, two houses. And he just let me do it. I just saw a vacant lot and it was perfect. It was barren. It didn't have any trees, didn't have a house, didn't have anything. And just a spark came in me. That's what I used to do. Get vacant lots and transform them. But this year it's been really hard because of what the homeless did, and I think one of them stole my truck. My initial goal was to grow it, teach people, provide food for the community. And that was it. Provide food and medicine because I'm a medicine woman. Provide food and medicine to the community so they can, an apple from a tree is better than an apple from a store, you know? So that's what I wanted to do. I wanted people to come here and get their groceries, come here and grow and take what they grew back home, you know. Okay, my challenge, the challenge to me was this year because the homeless, it was horrible. It was horrible. And the city I didn't even get any help from them. I didn't ask them because I kind of knew that they wouldn't help me, you know? And it was a challenge. But other than that, people are nice. People, if I can't get the garbage cans in, neighbors will put them in for me and everything. So we haven't had any challenges except for the homeless. I would hook up with people who are doing what you want to do in terms of gardens or whatever, or just go down to the city, city records, and find the addresses of vacant lots and call them. It's really easy. There are vacant lots. Drive around. There's vacant lots everywhere. It doesn't matter what, how big they are or how small. You can always do a garden. Always do a garden. I was in Africa and they didn't have, they didn't have tools that we did, but they did wonderful things with gardens. They did wonderful things. They didn't have power tools and they built gardens. They built the gardens. That's the way I learned. Um, this is your community. This is my community, and we need to get together and work it out. Because if we don't, you know, just work it out, regardless of who you are, what color you are, what tribe you came from, where you came from. Just work it out, you know? people just like you who want to do the same thing and just do it. I would like them to take it over and do what I'm doing, or do whatever, do more things that I'm doing, you know? Because that's a witch hazel tree. You know the thing, the witch hazel that you get in the bottle? I'm going to make some witch hazel from that. And I got roses for um, oil, to make oil, and the penstemon, that's that purple flower over there. I make soap from that. So there's a lot of things to do, and you can have you can have it in the garden. You can have it. This is where I don't know about this. This is where I teach right here. You can have it right in the garden. Uh huh. Mm. But I'd like this to be a. It could be a place for teaching, a place for uh, harvesting stuff, just a whole bunch of places for stuff. A whole bunch of stuff can be done here.